Hey guys, well, I just finished a super easy mod that will prevent, well, oil and buildup and debris on your radiator. It'll actually help extend the life of your engine, believe it or not. This simple little mod, it's just a piece of half-inch PVC pipe. It runs, well, you can see what I did. There's a stock breather, the crankcase vent, and it usually has a little freaking this guy onto it. It'll sit down there and it'll usually run to a bottle that's located beside your crankshaft, but mine didn't have that. What the person did before is they ran a chunk of hose off that hose and down, and as you can see, it was freaking just puking. So that's why my front axle and everything is freaking covered in grease and grunge. So anyways, I was over at Mopar1973man.com, and I seen this handy tutorial on here. Basically, instead of diverting the crankcase blow-by into a bottle, which then will rub into your crankshaft and puke all over your engine, and then your fan will hit it and it'll clog your rad up. Instead, he bypassed that, ran it back to the back of the engine and then down, so it vents at the ground. It can't get onto anything. So apparently Dodge also had a technical service bulletin that you could smell like a heavy oil smell in the cab, and this method that he came up with also prevents that. So basically what I did to do this was I took this stock hose that goes down into the bottle, cut it about here, flipped it around, hose clamped it back onto that, and used that, because it's got stock elbows built into it, up to a piece of PVC pipe that fits inside here and inside this elbow. I ran half-inch elbow and then 30 inches of PVC pipe back to another elbow, and then that elbow kind of goes down at an angle like that, and it ends up being right beside the starter, right behind the starter. So it will prevent a lot of crap from going wrong, because I'm gonna have to take the rad out soon and blow it out and wash it, because you can see it's got all kinds of grunge and crap on it. And this isn't even really that bad. There's been far worse, but it needs to be done. And also I'm going to take out my intercooler and wash that out, because when I had this apart for that tutorial video yesterday, I noticed that there's quite a bit of oil. Not quite a bit, but there was some oil buildup in there. So apparently this turbo had been replaced right before I bought the truck, and I'm guessing they replaced it because it blew up. So, and usually if stuff blows up, they don't freaking clean anything out, so I'm gonna have to take all my hoses and stuff off and give this guy a good old wash out, and maybe a new touch of paint or something. But anyways, just a quick little update video, kind of how-to thing for you guys. Oh, and at the end of that piece that goes down, cut it at an angle so that it can't ice up in the winter and stuff. That's what he recommends. Anyways, I'll post a link to the article in the description of this video. Hope you guys do this, because it's well worth it. If you notice that you've got overheating problems, or your engine's running a little friggin' hot, that would probably be why. Just try to get a flashlight and take a peek at your rad, and well, you can tell this thing's got freaking oil and grunge buildup everywhere. So it cost me friggin', I don't know, 18 bucks including the cement. The only piece that I did cement was the piece that goes straight down from that elbow at the back. And the only reason I cemented that is because I do not want that falling out on the highway or something. But the other pieces are not going anywhere. This elbow is pressed between this hose and the firewall, which I might have to I have to shorten this a little bit just to get it off of the rad hose so that it doesn't rub. But my rad hose, I think I'm going to need a new one on the top anyways, because it's pretty freaking soft. I noticed that it was friggin' got a bit of a bulge to her there. But yeah, I need to go through this truck a little bit and fix what needs fixing and tweak it here and there. And I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Mopar Man's suggestions on getting this engine up to 1,000,000 miles, because that's what he's aiming for, and he knows a lot of stuff. So anyways, I'll post a link to his video or his article in the description of this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, take care. One other thing real quick, between the 4 and 5 cylinder is where this heater hose comes out, and it creates a hot spot at the number 6 cylinder. So what I want to do is pull that plug out, put the plug there, and run that heater hose there. That should get rid of that dead spot. So yeah, just another little thing I gotta do. I'm gonna do that when I flush the rad, and I'll flush the rad when I pull it out to clean it and everything. He recommends changing the coolant every 1.5 years, or I forget how many kilometers or miles, but it does need to be flushed. So yeah, he's got all sorts of little tips, and I think we're going to be teaming up and trying to get everybody to the 1,000,000 Mile Club. Friggin' rights. Here's a little teaser for you guys that have been missing the 4Runner. Yep. So I got plans for this thing. I got that 3/4 ton with the full floating 14-bolt rear, and what I'm thinking is I'll do 2 link setup on it. I'll run ladder bars or whatever, like I'll weld brackets to the axle, and that's the part number for a bearing I need, but anyways, ADD much. I'll weld big arms from the axle up to the frame with so they'll be welded to the axle and have a pivot on the frame on both sides, so that's a 2 link. I'll have to excuse me, put a panhard bar or a track bar on it, and I'll do the same with the front. And for now I'm going to put that Dana 44 on the front, but when I find one I'll be throwing a Dana 60 in the front. So, and it'll just friggin', I'll just cut my brackets off and weld them onto the new one. But I'm gonna have to go full hydro, I think, because I don't know how I'm gonna manage to run links onto it and stuff, so I'll have to pick up a full hydraulic kit. And I think for the, well, you know what, I'm thinking I'm gonna run the brackets, apologize, from about the middle of the frame, front and back. But I don't know how that would work with the drive shaft angle and stuff. I'm gonna have to set it up right. I think what I'm gonna do is build a big drop bracket down and have the links run almost flat. And what I want to do is weld some square tube here, and then have a bigger, smaller, no, probably I'll weld the bigger piece to the frame, have the smaller piece be able to slide up and down, and I'll run a couple pins in it, and if you want to raise it, you just pull the pins out and lower the block, push the pins back in, and there's your lift. And you should be able to do this with a jackal. And I'll run coils off of the whole nubbin guy thing. But anyways, I want to do that front and rear. The only thing is I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the steering on it. Anyways, yeah, it's just a little update. I have not honestly done anything with the 4Runner since I friggin' busted the front axle. Had it on Kijiji because I was gonna try to sell it because we needed a down payment for the house, but friggin' 1,000 views and no one wanted it. So, well, one guy was interested, but he wanted to know if I would take less, and I was like, well, I kind of can't. But anyways, I'm scrapping the Toyota axle idea, so I'm gonna have a set of 488s for sale. Spooled in the front, open in the rear, but I think one of my buddies wants them because he's running a Toyota. But these are the rims I'm going to be running once I get my friggin' 3/4 ton under it. They're 8 lug. I think they're 10 or something wide. They're freaking really wide. And I got a set of 12. What are they? 12 416s on order, so they'll be here. Maybe Tuesday, and friggin' rates. It's gonna be awesome. This thing's gonna be just lethal. And then I'm gonna try to sell the motor out of that the 454 truck, but if I can't get what I want for it, I'll just throw it in Beastie, and then she'll be a 454 runner. Then I had to rob parts off of this winch for the Cummins flat deck winch, because I need the scrap hauler truck more than I need this thing right now, because this thing's got a lot of work to go. It'll probably be my winter project. Yeah, for freak's sakes. So anyways, just a little 4Runner update for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, take care.